Hey everybody, what's happening? Okay, so I realized when I made my first character, things looked a little different. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to log in. When I logged in, this is the first thing that popped up. Did like a loading screen, and then this. Didn't do anything else. So, looks like you can have 8 characters per server. You can create a new character. It'll be like, you know, it's going to do the loading screen and let you choose your allegiance. I'm assuming since I'm on PvP, it let me choose, again, I don't know if you can do that in PvP, and of course delete characters. If you go to server selection, as you can, this morning these servers were like all open, look, beta, full swing. Anyway, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my video by not letting me back in. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and just like... Now, I left the council room, and I want to show you guys me doing some modifications to my lightsaber, because you can actually change the color crystals. So I did this mission earlier where I kind of secretly kept these 2 Jedi lovers from being caught, and they gave me this yellow color crystal from my lightsaber. So I am going to see if I can get a yellow lightsaber. These loading screens are unbearable. It's kind of a long load. Actually, you know what? Other times it wasn't that long. It might be because I'm doing like a background video process, but whatever. In any case, you can just chill. I'll talk to you a little bit. I'm really liking this game a lot. It's taken up my entire day, and I still want to play it more. I'm starting to get to a point where I wish I had rolled my Sith, but instead I'm kind of stuck with my stupid Jedi, where I have to be good. I feel like I'm being bad. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing by being bad, you know? And I'm not trying to be bad, I'm trying to just be me. Alright, so here. You go in here, you have a lightsaber, and you can add stuff. So I'm going to put this color crystal here. That plus 3 endurance. And I'm going to add this might modification here. Give me plus strength and endurance. I think that's it. And there's room for another enhancement, I guess. So apply. Replacing this modification will destroy the existing modification slot. Yeah, don't tell me again, I know. Except, let's see. Yellow? Oh, yes! Now I have a yellow lightsaber. That's how you change the color of your lightsaber. It's pretty cool. Alright. So. Now I've got my robot, I've got my lightsaber. I've come a long way in the past 8 levels. I've done a lot of quests. I got a lot more spells now. I got a couple more spells. Just, this game keeps getting better. And like, the missions are not stale. You don't just grind. Like, they come at you weird, and they are all story driven, and they have arcs and surprises and stuff. And I'm gonna go and see what's up in this Jedi Council chamber. So once again, if you're gonna roll Jedi Knight and you don't want to get spoiled, please do not watch this anymore. But I want to show you guys this because this is so cool. And while you jump off a cliff, right, or any other game, and you just kind of go ow. But like this game does like a Zelda roll. Look how cool that shit was. It's like so cool. I was like so pumped up when they did that. My character doesn't just go ugh and then keep running. She rolls like Zelda. But I do lose life. But it kind of regens pretty quickly. So anyways, let's go here. This is where my quest is telling me to go. Now I have a lightsaber.
The Flesh Raiders are still a threat, but without Bengal's leadership, they'll be scattered and ill-equipped.
This temple could have been devastated. The entire order is in your debt, Padawan.
I crafted my own lightsaber. I'm a Jedi Knight now.
The rank of Knight is only conferred by the Council.
Whoa!
And we have a more pressing
What's going
topic
on?
to discuss.
Looks like some characters were
Recent
rendered.
developments in the Twi'lek settlement demand a response.
Their matriarch betrayed me to Bengal, but she surrendered
All
herself
paid
to
up.
us for judgment. You're doing, I understand. Good work.
You know the Twi'leks, Padawan. How do you recommend we proceed?
Oh, that's funny. Invisible person. Okay. You know the Twi'leks, Padawan. How do you recommend we proceed? Oh, the Twi'leks were those guys, I think, that I was helping. And they kind of betrayed me. Poisoned me. Tried to...
We created instability by refusing to help them. That has to change.
What happened to Master Orgus is almost unforgivable.
But if we do forgive and work with him, it can only improve both our communities. This young Jedi saved us all from a terrible threat by defeating an experienced Force user. I see no reason for her to remain a Padawan.
Your bravery, heroism, and sacrifice show great
This
depth
is a
of
ghost.
character.
This is a dead
You represent
person.
our best hopes for the future. You arrived on Tython a Padawan, but you leave a Knight of the Republic.
Kind of ruins the...
May the Force be with you.
I promise to uphold every standard of the Jedi and Galactic
I
Republic.
basically yell at people for being douchebags, and then when they give me what I want, I'm like, oh, thanks.
Unstoppable is a strong word, but you have your uses.
T7 has served faithfully for many years. He'll serve you equally well. Request granted.
We're getting a priority signal from Coruscant. It's Master Kiwix.
Master Orgus, everyone. I've discovered a situation requiring further assistance. Our suspicions about Coruscant were correct. The dark presence we have long sensed is strongest here.
I've already defeated one dark presence today. Might as well go for two.
This darkness blinded us to threats much closer to home. I advise great caution. Something malignant works in the shadows of the capital. We must find it.
This situation calls for our very best. Master Orgus, you and your former pupils should join Master Quix on Coruscant.
Come to the Senate Tower as soon as you can. Master Quix, out.
So, like...
No rest for us, my friend. Complete any unfinished business you have and take a shuttle to Coruscant.
No offense, but I've had enough of Tython.
Yeah.
Looking forward to getting away myself. I need to wrap up some things before I go. Meet you on Coruscant.
Farewell. The Force will be with you.
What is
Always.
this glitchiness? This will maybe be fixed at release. I don't know. Patch it up. Where's my robot? Oh yeah. Oh, I got a reward. Alright, so I was leveling up like super crazy before, and now I'm like not leveling up as super crazy. How would you rate this quest storyline? It was pretty excellent. How would you rate the content in the quest? Pretty excellent. How would you rate the quest voice acting? Pretty excellent. How would you rate the class's dark side, light side options? And they're pretty good. I would say this is a great training mission. And that's exactly what that was, by the way, because that was a gigantic chain quest from that very first mission that we got. That just now resolved at level 10. Like, well, I guess I should be almost level 10. And it's not even done yet. I still have more. You know? I still have, like, to follow this to Coruscant. Like, you always are going to have class quests, I guess. That's pretty sweet. And now I am the yellow. The yellow person.
We have hidden in these forests long enough. It is time we return to Coruscant.
Return to what? Ruins and Senate interference?
We came to Tython to rebuild and refocus. Do you truly feel ready to confront the Sith? The Jedi are bound to serve the Republic. We'll never earn back their trust from here.
It is too soon. We will return to Coruscant at the Republic's request, not before.
Alright, so overall, I'd say this game's pretty fucking fun. I love it. The story is intense. If you like BioWare games and World of Warcraft, you're gonna like really get a kick out of this game, I think. It kind of has the same kind of feel and structure as WoW, so if you played WoW or a lot of games like WoW, you're gonna like just totally like pick this up and get it like right away. The fighting is really fun. It's a lot more fun than normal MMOs. It kind of reminds me of like Champions Online a little bit, and how like everything's kind of so intense and you can't just auto attack and stuff. So it's pretty nuts. I really like this game a lot, and I really hate my good side person. I want to make a Sith, and I want to go kill people, but, you know, I don't want to ruin it for myself. I want to play the game when it comes out, and I want to make my Sith thing. So. But, I'd say this game rules. It's pretty awesome. Pretty intense, and this is just the first training area, and it already has been like... Alright, you know what? What I just did, that big series of events, reminds me of kind of like Mass Effect. You go to like the Citadel, you do the first training mission, then you go to the Citadel, and then you get your mission, you go and do your first quest, and then you come back to the Citadel. And it's like it's like a third of the game almost right there. And that's what I just pretty much spent my day doing. This was, I think I played for like 6.5 hours just now, and I've gotten to level 9, but I don't think that if I played for another 6 hours I'd get to level like 18. I think I'd probably be like level like 12 or 13, but like this game's really fun and intense, and I look forward around Christmas. It's pretty cool.